Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. Happy Friday evening. Tomorrow is the budget day where our finance minister is going to stand in front of the parliament and present the budget for our country for the next year. If you are interested in those things, do watch. My brother will be in quite a few channels, plus he'll be in MoneyPechu talking about it. And do watch it and watch him if it's something you're interested in and you would like to know more about it. The reason why I'm saying it the way I said it is honestly how most of my Gen Z friends feel. They feel like they don't really participate in the government, and whatever they do, they don't really have a voice in it. I understand that frustration, but the budget is off purpose. It gives you insight into what is happening in our economy, what is the government trying to do to help the economy, and the things the governments maybe can do better would be apparent. So I will be definitely following it because it is of great interest to me as an investor. It gives me a lay of the land of what's to be expected or macroeconomically what might happen. Is it going to give me the kind of insight that's going to make me some special deal or find some hidden treasure in the market? No, it will not do that, unfortunately. It's not going to create a situation where one stock is going to go through the roof or one stock is going to crash. Nothing like that. What it's going to give you is basically truly how the Indian economy is doing. It will give you insight into that. I'm sure if you watch Anand's videos, he will talk at great length about it, what the government could have done or not have done. But that said, the reason why I'm saying tomorrow you hope you pay attention is the markets are open tomorrow. Yes, it's a special day. We have unlocked bonus level. Now 247 day, unexpectedly, we have been given a gift of an extra day to invest. So what do you do with this extra day is what I wanted to talk about. What do you do with this extra day is you invest the same tiffin coffee. You've been given an opportunity to have an extra snack, so enjoy it. Log on in the morning before your weekend starts. See what is available on your list and what you think is correct for you, and invest wisely in the same tiffin coffee ranges. I do not see any reason for you to go beyond that as of now. The reason why I'm saying that is if you've been following the Indian market for some time, which I'm sure most of you have, especially before we started this challenge. Let's say you've been seeing it, tracking it for the entire of last year. Now, let's say you've been watching me and Anand talk about this for some time. You'll see the Nifty index has been not performing well year on month after month, and the trajectory seems to have been we have done it now on the trot. That's what the articles are saying, that our index broadly has not done very well and then set to go with poor returns for one more month, and it's not happened since in the last 23 years. So what does that mean? Well, it doesn't really mean anything other than there are patterns. Some patterns are frequent, some patterns are not so frequent, and they happen. The reason why I'm shrugging and saying it doesn't matter is not to take it, carelessly, but to give you the idea that, like what I did in the video, I think a month or two back, where I spoke about how investing, every month for 15 years leads to phenomenal wealth, even if you do not do value picking. And that is the thing which I want to drive home here. Yes, we have budgets every year. Yes, we may have 4 or 5 months when things are looking one way or the other, but that should not impact you, because a lot of you are getting into me with this conversation on Instagram saying, but Vinod, from the beginning of the month, if you're looking in tiffin coffee ranges, it has been going negative, or if it's been going positive. What about this? My returns, this. It doesn't matter, in the sense that when you're investing for 10 years, 15 years, these fluctuations on a monthly or a semi-annually or even annually basis should not affect you. For example, if you have been investing like this, let's say right before COVID, we started this group, let's say, and COVID happened, the unforeseen God event happened, you would have seen a dramatic crash. And some of you would have seen your portfolio, some certain stocks coming down during the COVID times by 40%, 50%, you would have seen it dropping. But if you had the courage and the mettle and you kept pushing and plugging away in tiffin coffee ranges through those moments, you would have seen the recovery happen. Not only that, your average costs would have improved, because during all those low days, you would have been investing in tiffin coffee ranges, and your overall mean and median would have slowly moved up, and you would be looking very pretty right now. And that is important. Even if you take stocks, companies which were so-called the blue stars, the diamonds of Indian markets, now they're not diamonds anymore, and they've fallen wayside, and the economy has changed for them. If you've been investing in those same companies which are struggling right now, if you've been doing it for the last 10 years, you'll still see phenomenal returns as an investor. That is the same reason why the FIIs can exit Because if the FIs had been investing in Indian markets for the time they've been investing, the stocks they're dumping right now, if they see in the last 2 years, 1 year, some of them are still up 30-40%. And they don't want to lose that bit because the way the Indian rupee is moving. They don't want to lose that arbitrage they're sitting on. So they feel, for the time being, we will exit the ones where we have the most cream on. Do realize, FIs, though they're selling, they're net sellers. That means they're still buying things in India. What are they buying? That is hard to say, because we only know overview of what the FIs are doing. Really, to look in depth and microscopically to know what they're doing, it's very difficult. That information is not freely available and it's not shared. So I do not know. A lot of you to ask me that too. What are they exactly buying? What are they exactly selling? It's very difficult to say exactly, unless you're tracking companies, all the companies, and you're checking, the status on a daily basis, monthly basis, going and checking what reports are being filed. Maybe then, but why would you want to do that? As an investor, that to a value investor, the methodology which we have, where you invest in Tiffin Coffee range and you move on, that kind of tracking is of no use. And a lot of you were upset about what SEBI has come out with and saying, I think it's a good thing. It's protecting people who are new to markets, who are new to investing, who do not know, who get easily swayed by what is happening in the market. If you do remember, articles have come out in the media about how the amount of people who are losing money in future and options in India is alarming. People are buying future and options and doing puts without really knowing what they're doing. And it's thanks to social media where it's being pushed. SEBI has been warning, saying 9 out of 10 people who are participating in futures and options are losing money. That hasn't abated or stopped it. If anything, it's been fueled and even going even higher. So they have no other option other than putting a hammer on this. And India, they can only throw a hammer and hope that at least a few lives are spared and saved. Because every single influencer is constantly trying to find a work around it. So I caution you, it is for our benefit and your benefit. These kinds of rules are there in place. These guardrails are in place. So do pay attention to, do be appreciative of people trying to fix the system. I know it's a broken system, but there are people trying to fix it. So we should appreciate and applaud them for that. That said, end of the day, self-help is the best. So I strongly advise you to learn about stocks, about markets, learn about how to invest. Take your time, buy Anand's books, the red one, the blue one, the green one, read all of them, then go read other books, have conversations about doubts and clarities you want, and then invest. And meanwhile, you're learning all this, you don't have to stay out in the market. You can be passively investing. Like Anand has always said, physical gold is an option, and passively investing in the index Nifty 50 is an option. So you don't miss out while you're learning. You're still making strides. So I really don't know why you're panicking. Don't panic. And don't worry about all these lists and names not being mentioned, price not being mentioned. We're not doing day trading anyways in this channel. So not mentioning price or names really doesn't matter. If you are willing to look and learn, you will find all the answers you seek right in front of you. So keep this in mind. Tomorrow is a day when the market is open. I would like you to participate in the market. Even if you're not interested in the budget, being a Gen Z or whomsoever, and you are very pessimistic about how the government is and everything, keep that aside. Take this opportunity to invest in the market at least. Do some Tiffin coffee, have some snacks, and log off. And it's a bonus day. I was not expecting a bonus day this year. We've been given one. Maybe we'll get some more bonus days through the year. As we get these bonus levels unlocked, let's step in and enjoy these extra points we can garner. Nothing else more to say. Have a wonderful Friday evening. See you tomorrow on Budget Day. Do watch Anand's programs on MoneyPechu and all the other media platforms he'll be appearing on to debate about our budget. Those of you who are interested, it'll be some interesting conversations. I will try and keep it live as much as I can on Instagram and other platforms. So those of you who are traveling, who are not able to see it, can at least see glimpses of it in our other platforms. Thanks for watching Be Rich today. Thanks for supporting the channel as always. Wishing you all the best and see you again tomorrow with another one. Bye.
Hey guys, that my uncles Vinod Srinivasan, Anand Srinivasan and I have rolled out our Substack, which is basically a blog/newsletter where we're going to post our original research onto it, and we've analyzed macroeconomic trends. And a lot of you know my uncle Anand Srinivasan and I regularly write for The Hindu, and these articles are also going to be made available for you in the Substack. The link is moatinvesting.substack.com. You'll find it in the description and in the video right now. We hope you go check it out. We've put a lot of time and effort into it. And please give us comments and feedback on what you read. Thank you.